Bob Zykowitz, your host, and it is my pleasure, it gives me much pleasure to introduce to you Robin LeGrand. Good morning, Robin. We're going to talk about special trips, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Good morning, Bob.
Very good.
And we're going to start off right into August. On the 3rd, we're going to Draper's and Damon's. And that's just the shopping trip. It's not the fashion show. It's, you know, it's strictly shopping. You go get your stuff and get on the bus and come back.
How long will the bus wait for the ladies to go through the store?
Well, we're going to leave at 11. It only takes about 25 minutes to get over there. And then
Fairfax.
To Fairfax. So, you know, they'll have a couple of hours. You know, they can also go have lunch because there are restaurants and other shops around. So they they don't have to spend the whole time
So
in
there
Draper's
will
and
be
Damon's.
time for lunch, too?
There will be,
Okay.
if they want to. Wednesday the 5th, it's the free trip to Pentagon City. And that's always popular. That goes every month. So if you're interested in that.
That's also a shopping trip.
That's shopping too, yeah. Lunch, whatever, you meet friends, it's whatever you want. You have basically about 2.5 hours.
And it's free.
It's free. That's the only free trip I have in my office. Okay, and then on Thursday, the 6th, it's the senior stroll baseball game. It's the Nats versus the Diamondbacks. But the senior stroll, it's the makeup because we had that. It was either last month or the month before, and it rained, and they had to cancel the stroll. So what that is after the game, they will allow the seniors to stroll the bases. They can walk the bases if they want to.
I was wondering what that senior stroll was or is.
Exactly, that's what that means. And they have a promotional rate for the tickets, and you get your $15 worth of concessions on those tickets.
Really?
So it's, and that's the makeup. So that's a really good game.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, and it's also filling up. So if you're interested, then you want to sign up sooner rather than later because it will sell out.
Okay.
On Friday, the 7th of August, we're going to go over to Baltimore, and we're going to drop you off in the Inner Harbor. You can have lunch at one of the numerous restaurants there on your own. We'll pick you up, and then we go around the corner, and we go jump on one of the boats in the harbor, and we'll cruise around the Baltimore harbor.
Oh, that sounds great.
And then after the cruise, we'll head back to Green Springs, so you have lunch and the cruise while we're over there.
And also they could go into the aquarium.
Yeah, they absolutely can.
National Aquarium.
Absolutely. So we'll drop you off right there in the harbor, so you'll have time on your own, so you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to have lunch if you don't want to. You can go into the harbor, and
Do you know if the submarine is still open for visits? There used to be a submarine there.
I'm not sure. I don't know about that. That's not something that we've ever done, but.
Just an idle question.
Well, I mean, that's, we can find out if that's what someone's interested in doing. They could absolutely do it.
I was thinking of maybe we have some submariners here who would love to go back down and see what's going on.
Well, that's something that we can certainly look into. On Monday, the 10th, is the Smithsonian Adventures trip, and that's every month, so I don't really need to go into a lot of detail about that one. On the 11th, we're going to go to Tudor Place, another historic home museum, and we have a tour there. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and sign up for that.
And what is that now?
Tudor Place. It's in D.C.
Place.
Tudor.
Okay.
It's in D.C. On Wednesday, the 12th, is the Book of Mormon at the Kennedy Center.
Well, that's sold out.
It's sold out.
Do you have a wait list?
I do. It's not a long wait list because we also went this month. We went in July. So we had 2 dates for the same show, so I could accommodate more people. And both shows were sold out, so it's very, very popular. But again, the material, the content is raunchy, very explicit, so I just want you to be aware of what it is you're going to see before you get there.
So residents, beware, if you sign up and you go, expect expletives.
Exactly, and lots of them.
And lots of them.
Yes,
okay.
But it's very good. And I've heard good things about it from the residents who went this month. So
really?
I think yes, I did. On Thursday the 13th is afternoon tea at Crest Hill Antiques and Tea Room in Hume, Virginia. And in the Plains. It's all out 66. So we'll go out there. We'll have the afternoon tea, and then you actually have time to shop in the antique store. So you could, So
That
that'll
would
be a
be
good,
interesting,
very
yeah.
interesting. And we've never been there, so this is a new venue for us. So we'll let you know how it is.
Okay,
when we get
please
back.
do.
Yeah. Then on the 16th, we're going to see Once at the Kennedy Center. Now, I know you've been seeing all the advertisements and the commercials about it on TV now. They've been advertising it for a while, so we're actually going to see this. And it's almost sold out, too. I'm getting pretty full on this one, so if you're interested.
Warner Theater
No, at the Kennedy Center.
at the Kennedy Center.
At the Kennedy Center. On Tuesday, the 18th, it's Dear Evan Hansen at Arena Stage. And that's moving well, too. So, you know, with all of these, you need to sign up quickly because, you know, the shows, they're filling up. So you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait too long on these because they will be gone. On Thursday, the 20th, is Horseshoe Casino in Baltimore. I don't think I need to say a lot more about that. That's the casino. That's when you wanted to know if you could put the quarters in, I believe it was. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving right along to
Okay.
Friday the 21st, Annapolis Trolley Tour and Lunch at Reynolds Tavern. So we'll get into Annapolis and we'll drop you off at the trolley. They'll pick you up and you'll tour Annapolis, a historic tour.
Nice.
And the trolley will then drop you off at Reynolds Tavern for lunch. And you'll have lunch on your own, and then the bus will pick us up at the tavern and bring us back home.
That sounds like a really nice afternoon.
It is. We've done this one before, and it was really, really nice. The tour was nice, and then the restaurant was very, very nice. Old, quaint restaurant, but very good food, and it was a very good trip. So thought we'd bring that back and do that one again. On Tuesday, the 25th, is Fair Oaks Mall. It's shopping, so, you know, not much I need to say about that.
Okay.
Wednesday, the 26th, is The Fix at Signature Theater in Shirlington.
And what's the name?
The Fix.
The Fix.
The Fix. And you can read the description in the back of the calendar to see if you're interested in it. But that's also moving too. So if you're interested in any of these, you really need to sign up because they are moving very well. So a lot of theater people here. And then the last trip in the month of August is on the 28th. Is Chrysalis Winery in Middleburg, Virginia. Beautiful property.
Yes.
Very beautiful. Nice grounds. So, you know, that time of year should be really, really nice.
You know, it seems to me that every time that we're together, you have planned some marvelous trips.
Well, you know, Bob, I'd like to think that even when we're not together, I've still planned some marvelous trips.
Well, that's a good point.
Okay. And also, you know, as usual, check the back of the calendar because it has the vacations and some upcoming shows that we've already planned. So you always want to look in the back of the calendar.
Speaking of trips, the last time you and I were on, you mentioned that we had some cruises coming up, and I'd like to ask if people are beginning to sign up for those cruises.
Yes, they are. I mean, we have like quite a few trips that are available, and I have people signed up for almost all of those trips. You know, they may not be large groups, you know, small groups for most of them, but there's interest in almost every last one of those trips. So someone will be going.
Can you give us a kind of a synopsis where the trips are going within the next couple of minutes?
Yes, we're going to go to Ocean City in September. So we're going to do Ocean City for 4 days. And then in October, there's a Rhine River cruise. I have some people going on the Rhine River cruise. I have people going to San Antonio in December. I have people going to Hawaii in January. We have a Tulip River cruise in March of next year. We have a Panama Canal cruise. I have people going there in April of next year. And we have a Spotlight on Paris cruise in May of next year. So we pretty much have people on almost all of those trips. And we have more trips that will be coming out that will roll out for the rest of next year. So we're working on that as well.
So quite obviously you are planning ahead.
Absolutely. In this business, that's what you have to do.
That's wonderful. Speaking of planning ahead, how do you come up with all these trips? Do people call you, or do you call people? Or?
Oh my goodness, a little bit of everything. You know, I really like to hear from the residents. To me, it's all about what they want and what they want to do and where they want to go. So that's really where I get, you know, most of my ideas, and I started to do some research and put packages together. So that's really where it starts. And then I have lots of agencies, you know, contacted me with their packages that they put together. And, you know, if they look interesting, then I'll offer it to the residents.
So I gather that you are urging people that if they have a visit they would like to perform, chat with you.
Absolutely.
But before we wind up here, where is your office for the benefit of new people, new residents?
I am located in Village Square. I'm 2 doors down from the Resident Life Suite.
Okay.
So 2 doors down on the right from the Resident
On the
Life
right,
Suite.
okay.
And also in the back of the calendar, there is a trip suggestions form. So if you have ideas or if there are places that you'd like to go ahead and fill that out and send that back in to me, and I can take a look at that and then research it and, you know, possibly put a trip together.
And each neighborhood has a box, a trip box. Can we drop that suggestion in the box?
Absolutely, drop the suggestion in the box.
Because I assume that maybe once a day you make a tour around
the campus, picking up and putting in the confirmation. So, you know, by all means, fill that out. I do get suggestions on there. And that's, you know, a lot of times you'll see trips on the calendar and they came from these.
Is your phone number
It's on the calendar. It's listed on the front of the calendar.
Okay.
So, you know, give me a call, drop off the suggestions in the box, in the drop boxes, and, you know, or come see me. Come to my office and
Or
see
if
me.
you're not in your office and you're busy, they can drop a message off and you would return the message.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been wonderful and very informative. Any last words before we say so long?
Just come on out and have some fun with us. You know, these trips are all about having fun, getting off campus, and then, you know, just having a good time and enjoying what you're doing.
Well, these trips too, I should add, I don't think they are all that expensive, considering everything involved.
That's right. Well, we only charge for the transportation, you know, and that's for the driver and the bus, and that's the only thing we charge for.
Well, Robin, I want to thank you